Hello guys and girls, we're cool here with another word problem video. Here's the question. 2 times a number is half the product of the number. What is the number? For us to solve this problem, we need to figure out two things. We need a way to represent the unknown number, and we also need to figure out the equation in order to solve the problem. For us to represent the unknown number, we'll use the variable x. So x is equal to the number. The equation that we have come up with is as follows. 2x equal x times x divided by 2. The problem says that 2 times a number is half the product of the number. And this is the result in terms of the equation. So we have now transformed the word problem into an equation that we can use to solve the problem. We can rewrite this equation in this form right here. 2x equal x squared divided by 2. Please note that when you add two of the same variables together, it becomes 2x. But when you multiply those two same variables together, you get x squared. Let us continue. So, for us to solve this equation, we need to get rid of this 2 here in the denominator. According to the rules, we would have to multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So by doing so, we are now able to have 2x times 2 equal 2 x squared multiplied by 2 divided by 2. From this we can cancel out these 2 right here in the numerator and the denominator on the right hand side, thus leaving 1. So what is left now on the right hand side is x squared times 1, which is equal to x squared. So the result of this problem becomes 4x equal x squared. So from this point, what we can do now is to subtract 4x from both sides of the equation so that we can be able to group the x's together on one side of the equation. Thus, what would be left right here is 0. Okay, so the new equation now becomes 0 equal x squared minus 4x. From this point, what we can do is to factor out an x from each term in the equation. Thus, we have 0 equal x, open parentheses, x minus 4. From here, what we can do is to divide both sides of the equation by x so that we can get rid of the x or cancel out the x from outside the parentheses. This will simplify our equation so that we can solve for x. So by canceling x, we have 0 equal x minus 4. You may be wondering what happened to 0 divided by x. 0 divided by any number is always 0. Thus the result. So now we can rewrite the equation like so, basically flipping the equation so that we can solve for x. Now it doesn't matter which version you use, just that I am comfortable using this one right here, x minus 4 equal 0. So now the next thing we need to do is to add 4 to both sides in order for us to get rid of the 4 from the left hand side so that we can now solve for x. Thus minus 4 plus 4 becomes 0. So the answer to the question is x equal 4. Great. Now here is the question. 2 times a number is half the product of the number. What is the number? And we have just seen that the answer is 4. x equal 4 is what we get as an answer. Therefore, what we need to do now is to plug that 4 into the original equation so that we can be able to prove that the answer is indeed 4. So now we will substitute x into the original equation, and thus this would be the result. So 2 times 4 is equal to 4 times 4 divided by 2. By simplifying this now, multiplying each term together, the result is 8 equals 16 divided by 2. Thus, as you can see, 2 times a number, which is 8, is indeed half the product, which is 16 divided by 2. So it is definitely proven that 4 is indeed the unknown number. All right, so from this we can see that we have solved the problem, because what happened in this case, the steps may be a little bit lengthy, but it's just to convey the idea and for you to see exactly step by step how we have accomplished this feat. Now, basically the short version to this would be right here. So you can see that we have eliminated some of the steps and we have end up with the same result. Now, when you become comfortable, you can also eliminate these steps, because then you will understand exactly what to do in order for you to be able to solve problems like these quickly. Thank you and goodbye.